Looks like it is. Kind of fitting for what we're taking a look at. Get a little up. I don't want to turn the song off because I really like it. Alright, anyway, I think I need to start. Alright, so hello if anyone's out there. I don't think anyone's out there because, I have no idea. Their Twitch viewer count's been weird, so who knows. Anyway, if you're out there, so basically what we're doing today is one, starting out having some streams a little bit earlier on in the day, because I know I have some people who follow my stuff a little bit that are in Europe, and that gives them a chance to see it live, so they don't have to stay up super late in order to see it. But yeah, one of the things I've been kind of wanting to do is just go back to my, when I first started streaming, I would just do these little streams where I just take a look at random stuff. Nothing really set. Good morning. And thank you for the host, Frank. Yeah, so... yeah, so this will just be a stream where I do some random stuff. And except for a couple things. I had some things I had set to look at, and actually that's one of the things, like I just wanted a format where I could just take a look at some random stuff and not make a big to-do about it. First game we're going to take a look at is the game that actually kind of started this. Let me get it loaded up. Oh, did you? There we go. Oh no, it's Japan only, except not really. This is Raimais. It is a 88 Taito game. As we will kind of see, I'll let this little attract mode play. Basically what this is a, yeah, as you can kind of see, this game is to, like, because Taito also made Arkanoid. And this game is basically what Arkanoid did to Breakout, this game kind of does to Pac-Man, but more directly a game that Sega made that was called Hang On, or Head On. Well, they did make Hang On, but that's a different game. The game I'm talking about is Head On, which is much more similar to this. It's another maze game where you're supposed to get the dots, and you're a little bit apart. Kind of early on, but this is kind of a more advancement of the story. This wouldn't really be remarkable if it weren't for the fact that Taito also went to some pretty extensive lengths in order to make it stand out a little bit more, and we'll kind of see those as we go on. Let's put in some credits. Also, one thing I'll note out, I do like the fact that for the first 5 credits, you can only put up to 9. First 5 credits have different credit noises, which I always thought was cute when games did that. So let's start. So here we go. Yeah, as gonna see, we are actually, I believe our main character's name is, I think it's Rika Midorikawa. And not a whole lot of like backstory available for her. But basically, from what I'm getting a lot of this information there's a really good article that I linked. Oh, I got the rainbow thing. There's a really good article about this game out. Site gaming.moe, run by, I believe her name is Heidi K something. Something starts with K. Sorry if you're watching. But yeah, she wrote up a really good write-up of this, where she goes into like looking at some backstory about like how weird, like kind of also weird, hard to play this and talk at the same time. But anyway, yeah, basically how like your character is like this gang. Japanese like female biker gang member that I think the name of it was called like the Estrus Cast, which is a really good name for, I think the Japanese term, I think it's pronounced Bosokuzu gang or something like that. I always keep on wanting to say Bokozuka, but that's something different. But yeah, basically your brother got kidnapped, and these are the, I think they're called the hologram races that we're trying to take. There's an evil doctor guy, Dr. Molto, who we will see later on, who is who like kidnapped your brother, and you need to like do these little race things in order to get him back. So actually very similar to Arkanoid, you can get a laser power up. Now, so one of the things that this game does is there is actually some there are actually boss fights. And so basically we have to defeat these insect things. One neat thing about the laser pickup in this game, if I were to die, I would keep my laser power up. It's not something that you lose on death, which is always pretty nice, which is good because I'm going to be dying a lot because I am using an arcade stick for this. In particular, the joystick on it is a square gate stick, so it's not. I believe in the original this would have been a just a strict four-way stick, and it seems to get a little bit unwieldy at some times. So this will not be. I am not super great at this game. Also, I should point out, whenever you beat one of these things, you get to meet this guy. This is the Gumcan, I believe his name is. Basically, he would, if you could understand Japanese, he would basically tell you little story bits and little hints about various things. I have no idea what he is saying right now, but yeah, he is very weird. Also, apparently, he can, at some points, if you get it in a particular scenario, you can say some funny things. Yeah, I probably should have used a pad, but I didn't feel like getting it out, considering this is what I normally do my normal streams with. Also, that wasn't me. That was anything with the stick. That was just me not paying attention. This had a four-way stick, but it's also a two-button game. So you have a button that does your, like, if you had a laser that would shoot, but you also have a button that speeds you up. And the majority of the time, me dying will be caused specifically because of there's a lot of cutscenes in this, and considering that like CD-based games were barely out at the time, if they were out at all, having voice acting like an arcade game like this is pretty interesting.
What the heck are we looking at, Lolo?
This is Raimais.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1988 Taito arcade game.
Yeah, but are you understanding any of the cutscenes, or?
I know I have a general gist of what's going on, but I'm not exactly 100% certain about what's going on. So One thing that is kind of neat, you see that whenever I beat a stage, the gates they open up in all 4 directions.
Yep.
So those go to actually different paths. Like those goes to different stages altogether. I'm actually going to be trying to keep to the going to the bottom because there is actually a secret that there's a certain stage that you have to be on in order to get an item that you need to actually get the best ending in this game.
Alright, but... So...
Oop.
I'm kind of surprised. So the secret is heading south.
Yes. On one specific stage, though. I'm just doing it to be careful.
That seems weird because the way I would figure I would hide something, assuming that I want to hide it, is wherever those metal blocks were that you couldn't remove them, I would have made those have some sort of weird mechanic that you would need to use to remove them. And I would have hid them behind those. Can you move those blocks?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay, there was something else I was going to mention. There is a... Okay, good. So there is... I am playing the Japanese version of this. There is a world version of this game, but it is... basically takes out every bit of the story.
So, they didn't translate it, they just took it out.
Not at all. There is actually a kind of technically an exclusive ending to it, but it's not. It's just basically, it is a, Oh, there was something there. There was a, yeah, it's basically a still image that has nothing to do with this plot. It actually kind of might, but it's in a really weird, convoluted way.
I mean, whatever you gotta do to make an arcade port go out, I guess.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, so it is the Arkanoid, the power-up. Oh, also I remember what I was gonna say. So you see those little cutscenes where we talk to Dr. Molto? Which is basically the
I thought you talked to us, but yes, I saw it.
So he would actually have different dialogue depending upon whether... I'm dead. Depending upon whether or not you have actually died or not.
It's sort of you're doing well player, or you're not doing well player kind of metric.
I guess maybe? Shouldn't have held down the speed button. Oh, that's, ooh. Yeah. Not hitting the down, and I'm not cutting my corners tight enough. It's kind of a problem. Oh, hopefully, yeah.
I'm assuming this arcade game used to come with, joystick and 2-button setup, right?
Yes. It is, yeah, and it was a strict 4-way stick, so it wouldn't be quite so squirrely as the stick that I'm using. Yeah, like the thing that I mentioned earlier, even another Arkanoid analog is the silver blocks that you have to run over a couple times in order to pick them up.
So is this supposed to evoke Arkanoid, or is it supposed to evoke Pac-Man?
I would say, like when I started up the stream, I basically said that this is kind of the equivalent to what Arkanoid did to Breakout. This game does to Sega's Head-On and Pac-Man. Also, the shield keeps on reminding me of Grodba.
If you manage to not get hit while you beat the stage with a shield, do you get to keep it for the next stage?
Nope, it is for one stage only. Oh crap, I forgot it. I had the I forgot that I had those two. Oh crap. Got that quarantine. There we go. Now if I were uh-oh, that's not good.
Can you not fire anymore?
No, because oh, okay. Oh, okay. If I was a betting man, I bet you that if I go over here. Oh, it's not, oh, I bet you I know where it is. Bet you there's a reverse round in here, and I bet you if I went into the spiral first, that would have been a reverse round. Well, I don't. You know what? We have continues. Depends upon the depends upon what the backseating is. If you're trying to if you're giving me information, then please let me know.
Spoil the plot. Spoil the plot.
Well, to be fair, for the difference, for the thing in plot, that real, like, for as advanced as the plot, or like as neat as the plot, for it having the plot is, it is not something like super revolutionary.
Well, I wasn't expecting, like, you know, gold. I'm just expecting something wacky and interesting. Maybe.
Okay, so these slime enemies are really annoying because basically what they do is they don't kill you if they touch you, they slow you down until you die. Okay. And it stacks, which is kind of annoying.
Is there a way that you can speed up again?
Die.
Well, I meant without dying.
Nope.
That's a shame.
Whoop, whoop.
Does it not matter which southward route you take?
No, the two doors don't. It doesn't matter for the two doors. I think they only put that in there because technically the two, you could be blocked off from one of them depending upon where you're at. So it just gives you easy access to exit the level. But oh crap! Sideways. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, that's also right. If you beat the stage, you are also good. I really need to reduce the amount of times I hate these little half pipe things because I keep on getting lost where they are. Also that gate. If I get crushed by the gate, I will die, or at least take a hit. Okay. Yeah, because you can also never stop moving, so you're always going in at least one direction, so...
And we gotta milk the quarter somehow.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't have my infinite quarter supply, I'd probably play a little bit more cautious, but... You know, when I'm just showing this off, I'm just gonna... You have to... Unfortunately, you're gonna have to deal with me being incredibly butterfingery with the stick.
What if you try to D-pad instead?
That would be smart, and that's probably what I should have done, but I didn't. After my shmup stuff and me using the stick for that, I didn't really have enough time to, and I had to. Basically, I didn't have time because normally I probably would. Because I had to make sure I had to fix something with my capture card setup, so yeah. If I didn't have to deal with that, I probably would have gotten a D-pad.
I think you were meant to
Yeah, let's
stay.
go here.
Oh. I didn't see that at all. I thought you had to go in through the south path with that little jumpy.
Oh, why'd you have to spawn right there? Oh, God. There. Also, one thing I kind of wish that it did is that with stages that share the same music, I kind of wish that it kept the thing playing the whole time.
Do you have to activate the mines?
What was that?
I was asking if you had to activate the mines.
If you go over them, yes, you do.
No, I mean, like to clear the stage.
No, you don't.
Okay. Nice.
Also, if I really wanted to be all making sure it didn't die, I could technically do this. Just have this activated, but nah.
Well, I mean, this single song does apparently lend itself well to being rewound with it not sounding wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, that's good.
Oh, hey, it's lost.
Just because it's 4 panels doesn't mean that it's lost. I mean, I know our eyes are now trained to spot it out, but still.
No, see, that one in the top left is the open doors. Over at the right, we've got the desk.
Yeah, but the bottom right doesn't have the L shape.
Well,
At least compared to the other things. It is just as open as the other ones. It is just the top panel upside down.
I mean, what better way to show a poorly made in line art person lying down on a bed than just putting them upside down? See, it works. But no.
I can't believe that Taito predicted what was in Tim Buckley's mind, like 2 decades prior to. Well, when did that comic even come out?
I don't know. All I know is that apparently enough time has passed that people have started actually posting Tim Buckley purportedly improving. Which, I mean... like, it's not like his art being
His art's not terrible. It's not like that one guy that's on that Adam Ellis guy whose art is abysmal. I mean, he has very much a 8 upper carat U problem, but there's much worse out there.
I feel like
this stage is horrible. There are actually some really bad stages in this game.
Is this stage that bad? It seems just...
it's more annoying because there are actually some stages.
Yeah.
Okay, with those little lips, yes, this stage is really bad. Also, I it seems like what it's doing, and I know this is something that Arkanoid in the arcades did, but as you beat stages, it actually takes more running over blocks, or gray blocks, in order to, like, actually get them. Also, the game gets kind of squirrely when you don't have art in a straight hallway. Damn, I bet you... I know that there, if I remember correctly, there's a warp in 20, which takes you to 23. Which is good. Okay.
So those pink cars are really annoying.
I do not remember this stage. Or no, I think it was actually the stage that I passed it up that has the warp to 23. Not this one, 'cause I do not remember this stage when I did my test run of this. The stage is just really weird. Okay. Unless it's a... Ooh. There.
What does the B do? Because
It opens up a door, so we can just skip.
Oh.
It's like there's a B power-up in Arkanoid. That should do. Who thought of this?
An incredibly rude boy.
Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Thank you for following. Also, I really need to ban that, oh, no, it was just Percy was acting a little late. Come on. Yeah. Well, I got to the credit point where it was actually starting to not, make the sound effect. There we go.
One last crash for the road.
Yep.
Wow, that upside down triangle looks like it's gonna suck.
Oh, actually, Actually, that's actually kind of neat. I did not realize that it did that. That's what this stage was. I wonder if that's all. Actually, if this shares this. Yeah. I wonder if this stage is the same in all four of the different routes. Because the thing is that I remember I was saying that there was a thing that you had to do in order to get a there was a stage you had to go to going down in order to get the best ending.
There's just that one with the arrow
it's the next downwards. One. It is. If I have to go to, you have to be in 23 blue in order to get the item to beat the or to get the best ending. Okay. Darn, I figured that would actually be kind of, oh, and it's, okay, I know, from what I remember, I'm really glad this, like, I know I'm saying a lot of Arkanoid analogs, but I really am glad that this is not like, arcade Arkanoid, where in order to continue, you had to hold down the shoot button and then hit start. I got it.
That seems like an odd.
So actually, since I was, well, and actually I don't know if this is strictly by the team who also made Arkanoid, but I do know for a fact that it is by the same team who did Night Striker, which is a game we took a look at during our ranking of shmups once.
Okay.
I want to say it's actually pretty high too. Okay, so here we go.
So why exactly are we fighting a giant praying mantis that's purple?
I'm not... Okay, so he's saying something about Kagami... something. So basically here... So the item... There's actually some items that Gumcan will give you that are not... Like, you don't see that you have it, but basically it says, oh, hey, I'll give you this, and it's the... Oh, God, yeah, this stage. This stage sucks for a very specific reason.
Is that ship... Are all the ships going to make new docks?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, no.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Maybe you shouldn't have used all the clears.
Well, it would have gotten at some point to this, and hopefully it's now just on the outside. Nope.
Well, that worked out eventually.
Oh, and here's a scene that apparently is, at least for the Japanese players that know Raimais, or Raimais. So apparently, I remember what this one basically. This one is basically saying, "Oh hey, why don't you give up? I can make this easy for you." And she just what she says is basically, "I refuse." And apparently, that voice line's very popular.
So, why, who did the character design for the armor suit that we wear? Because
yeah, that's right. That's another weird thing of trivia for this. So, if I remember, if this is the game, if I remember correctly, the guy who did the designs for this and also a few other Taito games, like Darius, was actually one of the designers for Gundam.
Oh, it was Gundam?
I think.
It's funny because from the way the suit looks initially, I thought it was from the Pegasus armor from Saint Seiya.
Yeah. I don't think it's Saint Seiya. Also, we haven't encountered these yet, but these are also really those little blob things are really annoying.
Is that like an auto spill?
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, I'm gonna continue going all the way down because I want to test something that I saw in my test run, and just to see if it happens again. Tatsunoko, yes. That's what it was. There was something that I read that had something about Gundam something. I don't know, I might have been confusing for something else.
Well, Tatsunoko does have a lot of, you know...
Yeah, because like they have like all that all the different science teams and all that. Or
well,
at least the one.
All the Sentai type heroes that they have. But I can't remember the names of right now.
Because what isn't one? Oh. Okay. So, oh Jesus. Yeah, the R is basically the I win button. Because basically what it is it's like there's like 6 different things that can happen. All of them are incredibly good. Like the effect that I just got was basically straight up clear the stage. But like one I got in like the very first stage was basically give me a shield that does not break. So basically, I win, but I have to actually do the work in order to get, like, clear it. Also, I really like this music track for the last couple stages.
It sounds incredibly triumphant now that you've refused to lose or give up. I didn't realize that we were tempted initially, but I guess the game is celebrating that. No, you didn't.
So this so my first exposure to this game actually was actually not through this version of the game. I actually my first encounter with Raimais was actually through the this didn't get any ports except for one. There was actually a port to the Famicom Disk System called Raimais. That is basically a kind of a. It had some of the elements of like the story and all that, but it was very linear. Linear in the sense of like it didn't have any of the weird warps or anything. It did have the I believe it only went left and right, but it's not as featured as this one. Also, I'm going to use my invincibility right here. On. Good. So also another analogy to Arkanoid is that there are actually 32 stages. That is also one thing that you kind of don't want to hang around, and why they give you the multiple exits, because one, this stage sucks. Two, yeah, in order to get to the exit, you if you don't get oh come on.
Are you supposed to turn south?
There, you have to time it really. You have to be just like time it, like you have to be at a right speed in order to be able to turn. Oh God, this
is ridiculous. Is
what if I go from this
that
angle?
frustratingly slow chase actually a risk?
Remember those stages in Arkanoid where it's just the gold blocks and you have to get it through one little tiny thing?
Hooray.
Yeah, that's this game's equivalent of that. God.
They're really gonna catch. Wow. Fuck this. Oh, hooray.
Oh, thank you for giving me a laser.
Yeah, now you can defend yourself from the incredible car chase coming after you.
You know what the best part is? From when I did my test run, this is actually not... Getting out is actually much worse than getting in.
No.
Although, actually, there is something that helps you out, which is not supposed to help you out, and it's probably going to happen.
Crashing.
No, well, okay, so here we go.
Oh, no.
So basically you gotta... Okay, so here's what happens when you get the hurry up thing. Okay, oh, I got out. So those... you saw how it left a little crater?
It's the Bomberman sudden death equivalent. Where,
yeah, pretty much. But the thing is, those craters that leave slow you down. So what I had to do was get it so that it wouldn't hit me, but it would leave a crater. So it would slow me down enough that I could just, just basically stop on those things. Okay. Now, is there a 32 or does it go straight to the last thing? Okay, there is a 32.
So this is the final stage?
Yep. Oh, come on.
Is there a plot for why you're collecting all these dots?
I can't remember if they ever explained what these dots are, but you're... No.
That was an incredibly convoluted way of saying no, but yeah.
Okay, time for the final stage.
I can't wait for you to fight another mantis.
Nope. That life bar isn't ominous at all, is it?
君は運のいいやつだ。何回かミスをしただけで無事にここまでたどり着くとはな。そう簡単に弟を返すと思うかね。悪いが君には死んでもらうよ。
Welcome to Dragon's Lair. Oop. Ow. Okay, so it is different than the... Because... I was wondering if they did a thing where if it was like, because when I did this, oh god, there was a... Actually, you know what? I've never actually seen... Okay, it just goes up. Okay. So here's the thing. This is the entire point of getting that one mirror thing. If you did not get the mirror, what would happen is that your brother would run in front of him and he would die and shoot a laser as well, killing both of them. And you would just be sitting there like, oh, that sucks.
We got the good ending, thanks to mirrors.
So, we got the good ending.
Why was there a mirror?
If we were considering, like, if we were lettering this like it was near or something, or like Clock Tower, so this would be ending A. Ending B would be probably you not getting the mirror and your brother running in front of you, Dr. Molto, shooting him and then getting shot in the process and dying. Ending C is basically you just straight up die because you take too much damage. But the thing is, there's also there's actually a fourth ending that is ridiculously hard to get. Because basically what it is...
you drive your car over to the professor or something?
No. What it is that... So there are warps in this game. If you go to, like, the area where there's, like, the, like, where there's the... You fight the mantis and, like, you fight the mantis. If you go to the areas, certain... like, reverse rounds that... Basically, certain reverse rounds will warp you forward. There is a particular path that you can take that is the shortest amount, or like, it is the shortest amount of levels that you can complete to get to this end part. And basically, if you do that, you will get a little bit of different dialogue, and at the end, Dr. Molto will, like, take off his head and Scooby-Doo mask his head off, and basically revealing that, oh no, I am actually your brother. I've been the one who's been designing this the entire time. And you do that whole laser beam segment with your brother being the person with the gun.
Huh?
Which apparently that was something that was not very well known until, like, just, like, last year. Also, I really like this ranking music. Yep.
I mean, it's alright.
This is also the title theme for the Yume's port. So yeah, that was Raimais. It was a pretty neat game for its time. And also, I almost instinctively brought up the ranking list, but that's definitely not a shmup.
Was the lasers? Those were there.
Yeah,
you didn't get
lasers.
Shot at, but you sure shot at others sometimes if you had it. Yeah.
Yep. So
you shot them up.
Yeah, with that, I'm going to move on to the next game, but that one also is already I've already decided because someone did their little points thing and got me to play a particular game. So I'm going to be doing that. But I'm also going to be doing this. Start this poll up. So how these ROM pits will work is basically you can vote for what we play next. So while I am playing this game, you get to pick what I play next after that. And I gave you 4 choices. So feel free to.
Should I vote or should I?
I mean, you can vote if you want. But let me get this next game set up then. All right. It's not going to take me too long.
Is the SNES Classic Roulette just random ROMs from the SNES? Or
I will basically pick one that I have on my SNES Classic.
Okay. I was just wondering.
But yes, this is James Pond 3.
You monster.
I don't know why they picked this game. I mean, I have a feeling I know why they picked it, but...
I don't know who did, but they're a monster.
It was Bookable. Bookable.
Did my vote go through? Because I don't see it in the chat.
It's not in the chat, but I do see a vote.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I have the thing on the side, basically not put some stuff in there so that we don't get a million things. But yes, I see. Also, I'm not super familiar with the James Pond games. I played like the first one. What the hell is going on?
Money laundering operation using cheese from the moon, apparently.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead and start. Okay.
Or rather, a monopoly. It's... I don't
Garden of Eden.
understand James Pond so really...
Okay, so I can move left and right. I have a... Wait. Did I punched, but how did I punch? Okay. Whatever.
This is a Sega game, right? So you've got
Yes.
the... Remember to check if RetroArch is configured to have all 6 buttons.
It is, from what I did of testing it, I did not see that it was a 6-button game.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Alright. Hey, Torpo.
What is this garbage-looking game?
This is James Pond 3.
I hate the art.
Of course you do. As you should.
Also, why is everything red?
Because we're in them.
Also, I like that
gotta
they're
say-
referred to as enemy fatalities.
I mean, you didn't jump on anyone and kill them.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pacifist run.
Poor little rats, I guess.
Oh yes, we gotta go far. We gotta go east of Edom.
I hate this.
Okay, in progress. Yep. Okay, hit start.
This game seems maybe bad.
Yeah, just. Oh. Ah!
See, this is why you usually try to, like, make sure people don't pick terrible picks.
And this isn't that bad.
I mean, sure,
I mean, I
it's
also-
bad, but
I kind of, so basically with the way that I'm doing this now, I actually kind of upped the price for basically doing it so that it's forced to be played. Also, I think I have 1 life left. Also, you know what? Whatever.
That angle is terrible, yeah.
I see this as the Bubsy problem.
What if we took Sonic and made him a chubby frog?
Well, you had 3 HP, right?
Yeah, and it
No
didn't seem to
skull.
transfer over from. Oh, God, now I've already lost 2. Oh.
God, you have like no iframes whatsoever.
I gotta be honest. I really wish we were playing GoldenEye instead of this. But that's all the game over stinger makes me wish for.
I mean, game over. Game over. GoldenEye's a better game, so you know. It's aged really poorly, but still. Also, that is just needlessly mean.
This is just. I kind of like the animation on those flowers, though.
Also, it looks like it controls like a pile of shit.
Can you not stand? Oh,
Really?
okay.
Okay. That makes.
Just keep running.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no gravity on the moon, I guess. The moon with the forest and the cheese and the flowers and the...
It's so ugly.
This is like just a really bad Uniracers kind of thing where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go. You know what? No, actually, I disagree. Game.
Ah, yes, it begins.
Okay.
Seriously, this is like ridiculously asshole-ish.
Okay. 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 Let me.
I'm gonna be honest, it started to grow on me the more you said.
Seriously, why do they just insist on blocking you like this constantly?
Because then you would be able to just, you know...
There we go.
Oh, what, you weren't gonna go farther up?
No, I'm getting done with that level as soon as possible.
There's probably some shady secret up there. You know it's not worth it, Torpo.
This is just making me want
Sometimes
to play.
you just want to believe.
This is just making me want to play Cool Spot. Parmesan Plains. That's not as good of a pun. That's not even a pun, actually.
No, it's like something I could picture in Mario.
Well,
Actually, Parmesan Plains. That sounds like a Sonic level. Wait, why can I not jump in him? Oh, because I
Parmesan
moved my hand in the
Plains
wrong
zone.
spot. But okay. But, yeah, that's great that it doesn't keep your health from stage to stage. That's really fun. Oh, did I?
Was that the game over screen? Please tell me you have a password for stage 3. No.
No, I don't.
Let's put in a password.
God, this controls like ass. Also, Torpo, there is a pole up.
Can we...
I think if you would do exclamation point pole, it will re-say what the pole is.
So just... doesn't look like it works on my end.
Let me see. See. Oh, it does. It does not. I touch card another 9. Okay, so basically the poll is if you do vote 0, it is for Solitarica. It is vote 1 is for Versus Super Mario Brothers. Vote 2 is for Kaiji Steel Beam Crossing of Despair. And vote 3 is for SNES Classic Roulette. Oh.
No, you did it right. Apparently Percy doesn't say, I got your vote, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, it's there. I see your vote. Also, I'm not surprised. God. What does that do? I don't care. You know what? You know what? I think we've seen enough of this game.
I mean, just put in the password for the final boss and then see how
That just sounds like a good
terrible
idea.
that is.
The Games Pond 3. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is an Amiga game because it's trash. Shadow of the Beast was not a good game. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Password. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What?
Input your password. Did you mean to input a moon, a rocket, a cat, an elephant, a fucking
Also, apparently,
a ball peen?
all of these are color coded as well.
Oh, joy of joys!
Okay, I think that's a red cheese, a yellow mouse, which
The yellow what?
mouse, a green cat,
The third one.
and blue dog.
The bottom. There you go.
Red cheese, yellow mouse, green cat, blue dog.
Does it need to be longer?
And then, okay, maybe return to the main menu, highlight options, hold left and B, press start. Oh, that's also, that's right, because that's not technically B. Oh, maybe that's because I was at... For highlight options, hold left and B, and then press start. Here we go. Okay, so let's see, we go to... Oh good, you couldn't even
yes,
convert
you
it
can
to
turn
hexadecimal.
off the music. Because look at what you did up top.
Or we can just have the music only.
Please.
Also, how many levels are in this game?
There's a hexadecimal code.
Why hex?
If it goes all the way to FF, I hate this.
Why the fuck hex?
I mean, it worked in Sonic.
It's obviously the leftover from like when they
Oh, I
were
could have just done
debugged.
this. Wait, why does
Or
it...
you could go to you could go to failure.
Failure 2.
Okay, let's try what 6F is. Lost Caves.
Why does this have so many levels?
I don't know. Oh, that's right. I turned off the music.
I hate
One
this
sec.
already.
I mean,
let me supply some music. For a sec.
truly the Dark Souls of Pond.
Let's see. What is fitting for this?
The same music you used when I was talking about Toho characters.
I mean, oh no, actually, no, I know exactly what it is.
Hey you, would you like to please your special lady all night long?
Good. Perfect.
Hey you, are you looking for a way to enhance
beautiful and I love it.
it. Well, I have the website that you're looking for. With our product, you'll be a fully functioning man whore.
It's perfect for this game.
Special pills to make your babe scream. Your way to pleasure. What do you think?
Is that an enemy?
This is Link.
Sure.
Gooseman, do you remember me? You know
This game is an asshole.
necessary,
Yeah.
including Viagra.
Also,
Slippery as hell.
why are your lives fish?
I don't know.
Well, you're supposed to be a fish.
I thought he was a frog.
No, we're a tadpole, I think. It's a like
A tadpole is a frog.
that's Star Trek
They
reference.
say it's from Monaco, a special kind of taco.
Is what a Star Trek reference?
Made up of.
It's some sort of form of life gem,
dialogue box
but not as we know it.
You might think it smells fishy and looks unpleasant.
This song is actually perfect for this.
But it tastes alright to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God, it's like a weird combination of fast and slippery as shit.
I think it's just slippery as shit.
It's both. Because like you can pick up momentum pretty easy, which is part of why it's so fucking slippery it looks like.
Hey there, it's me.
Did you see the bloop on your Discord, Lola?
Yes, I did.
I could tell.
Now you've got it.
By the way, okay.
You did it. You solved the mystery.
You beat the game.
I don't think we did. Something tells me that the level select only takes you to like the first area of the last area. Yeah.
These chunks.
I can't find where to buy lotion for my calloused hands. To get that seamless cream feel touch that my passion demands. I've searched far and wide across
Also,
these
how long have we been
rusty
playing this?
lands.
Way too
I've
long.
tried drug, super furniture, and pet stores. They don't stock my brand.
I played for about 20 minutes.
Cracked and dry, God's please.
I think we've seen enough of this.
Make me moist.
We can move on to the next game because I don't know how it works. So it might.
You don't
take a
know
little
how much longer your body can hold out.
Let's see. In that case, I'm gonna do this. Smart. That's not it. Where did I put you?
I wish I had some chocolate.
I mean, congrats.
Right.
I just saw the ocean of chocolate and I decided I would like some.
Hopefully that. Hopefully that did. There we go. There we go.
Ah, yes, Mom hid my game. That beautiful piece of work.
Yes. So it is time
Is
to
that
move
what
on
you're
to our
gonna be
next
putting
game.
in?
I'm gonna start it up, and then while it's going on,
Maybe video games are art.
okay. So
Oh, is this a dock only game? I mean, screen only game?
No, it should be fine for.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I've done it before.
I'm just looking up there and
Oh. Oh, apparently. Oh,
Yep.
Okay, what would you have voted for if you didn't do that? Or how about we just do Mom Hid My Game instead, just because I can actually play it up here.
I guess classic roulette is what I would have voted
Kaji
for.
on stream.
Yeah, because it's a
Take it off the dock only
it's a screen game only.
Yeah.
Grody.
Yeah, it's like that music game demo on Switch that you also have to play on the screen. Purportedly, somebody made a thing where you could apparently take it off the dock and use it, but
Oh, what else do I have on here?
It's fine though, because Mom Hid My Game is superior anyway.
is Mom Hid My Game a game you can play with just the Joy-Cons?
Yes, it is, because I have actually done that.
Oh, well, that's
Because they give you a joystick cursor.
nice. Too bad the other guys didn't think of that.
Starting. Also, I'm gonna do this.
It's a good game.
Okay, new poll should be up.
Well, I know what I want.
Hold on, I gotta get back. Okay. Okay.
If you didn't see this coming, you're an idiot.
Oh, I know exactly. Okay, should I start at the beginning or continue where I left
I mean,
Is there anything new in the Switch version? Because
off? I don't think so.
how many levels are there?
Let's see. 50.
Yeah, you can just start off where you were, I guess. And you're not really missing anything by not seeing the first few levels.
Okay, so basically the gist of this is that we need to get our game, but we do not want to uncover Mom. Whoop. Okay, so let's see. There is a way that I can do it that I can quick highlight. Okay, what is the... There's not... Why is it not...
One day we'll find it. Fuck you, Mom.
Ah, God!
why did you pick the snake?
You knew it was in there. You could see it.
Oh, I didn't actually see it.
The tail was draped over the edge.
I see that now.
I feel like they remastered the music.
Why?
Wrong one.
Did you already check that there aren't rooms on the right and left?
No, it's not letting me. There we go.
Always the last place you'll look.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, it's good though. Let her. No, let her. Give it a sec.
I have a sister. Oh. Goddamn cop mom.
Damn you, cop mom!
Obviously, you were gonna take it to the police box.
What do you do when your mom is a cop?
Stop her, my mom will shoot.
One, two, three, four. Shoot it to the, shoot it to the, shoot it to the, shoot it to the.
What?
You had to get it while she was ducking.
No, I get that, but I guess she got the groove in her soul.
You got a paper ball. You got a paper ball.
You got a paper ball.
You got
You got a paper ball. Just put them on the floor for mom.
Okay, I didn't know if for some reason.
But you're still there. You fool.
That was obvious what you're supposed to do, Lola.
Yeah, but usually that leads up to being a trap.
Did not think you with your noggin. Think with your noggin.
I bet you if I put all four, it's gonna lead me to dying somehow.
Just lead her off screen.
Yeah, you're supposed to lead her off screen.
Because usually it's very finicky about where you exactly put stuff, so... Okay, that's gonna be a hole.
You don't want
Just wanna make sure.
this Murdered by my mom.
Mom is a fuck. Do not touch the jar, you son of a bitch.
Hey, look, it's a tiny little man.
Touch it on her face. Yeah. Now go get the thing while she's distracted.
Yeah, but there's a hole in the ground.
Get her exclamation point.
Okay, that didn't do some weird thing.
Oh yeah, you need her bubble. You gotta steal her dialogue bubble. It's the exact same shape as the hole.
Wait, for what?
Dialogue bubble.
Oh!
Counterbang.
Exclamation.
That's right, I forgot. It's this game.
Yeah. See, it's the perfect shape. Yeah, you gotta think like an idiot.
Wait, hey.
You gotta give him the cucumber.
I like how you're cleverly not switching to the other room.
Okay, so that's how it works. I'm like, okay, is it as long as I don't touch around it?
You can't go to the other room, period.
Give him the cucumber.
I think it's gonna piss it off though.
Only one way to find out. No, put the cucumber and then the cat food.
I think you have to put the cat food first and then scare it with a cucumber.
The cucumber.
Recreate that one video they all love. behind him, I think.
Rub it on the body. I do not understand your mom's choice of hiding places.
I mean, under the cat.
Take the middle.
The cat.
Take the middle.
I can't do anything. I don't have any extra rows.
I mean, you do now.
I don't know.
Time to get that last O. You can probably, yeah. Something tells me that you're already out of luck, though.
I am.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, so I bet if you open the window, it leads to Mom. Oh, never mind. Maybe that's fine.
You got this up in here.
Whoops.
God, you suck at this.
I was thinking too far in my head. You gotta win. I suck at tic-tac-toe, that's the problem.
Come on, Rory, you can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, that's good. Take the center.
Oh, the hint system is now based on cards since you don't have microtransactions.
Yep. that's just kind of annoying, whereas I have to go get the, just gotta go retrieve the circles.
I don't think you're gonna win if you make the obvious place.
Yeah. This kind of, honestly, yeah, because this kind of sucks.
敵将
Wait, actually, hold on.
What's up?
Damn.
Were you thinking of cheating?
Just take his X. Okay, so.
You used too many bananas. Too many bananas so your mom caught on. Oh, yeah, yeah.
There we go. Okay, let's see.
I forgot about this one.
I don't know why I did that. Always. Never a good idea.
I mean, you can buy a new one if you use the money from the wallet. It's a smart idea.
Oh, hold on, my I need to do this real quick. Okay, there we go. Getting a little bit out of sync. Okay.
I mean, spot the difference.
Oh, it's... There you go, peace. Okay. You're what?
You fed them out of truth, so it didn't bite down on you anymore. Am I getting a message from someone?
What?
I don't know. I thought somebody was messaging me because I saw some messages pop up for some reason.
Okay, what?
What are you struggling with?
I, like... trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Try using it on the furniture? Did you already? Oh, it's a detector. Click in that area now that you saw it. Oh, whoops. I guess try detecting somewhere else.
What's that?
No, you got a reaction from the bottom right there. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I'm so sleepy also.
Whoop.
Wait, did you just get abducted? Alright. Literally a sacrificial goat.
Okay.
No. You know, no. You know what you must do. Not yet, I think. There you go. Now you're ready. I mean, don't ask how it appears, but it appears.
Okay.
The cat was in a playful mood. You failed.
No, this is mom. This is mom hit my game. We didn't mean to click on that. Okay, so get the string. What?
It's Grandpa the Wrestler. So you're gonna have to find a blue dart, I think. I mean, not a blue dart, a yellow dart.
There's no timing element involved.
Nope, it's just color coded, so you need to find the yellow dart.
What's it make? There's no way I can do anything about that.
Nope. Grandpa comes in and he's ready to wrestle. Remember that you can sometimes check if there's stuff in the menus. Like, so long as it doesn't take you out of the level, there might be a yellow dart somewhere.
Well, let's just check to make sure that this does in fact bring in Mom.
Sure.
It brings in Mom.
Mama! 敵将
And also just to make sure. There is a yellow dart in there.
It has the dart, but how do you get it? Maybe waste your bad darts on the snake. I think.
Oh, yep.
Oh, you hit the snake. That's kind of cruel. Oh well.
I think you hit the vase. That scares away. Okay, it looks like we hit 30 minutes, so looks like Hello Kitty World has won. So I will go ahead and start setting that up.
All right. I was gonna throw these out, but no.
And then in that case, I'm actually, so this will probably be the last game for the stream, but I will actually, what I'll do is I'll have this poll go, so that's the next thing that we stream. Move some of these. Oh, actually no. Poll. Move. Move. Let's see, what other game? Oh, actually, I know, because let's see. Actually, the next stream will actually be a, or next ROM Pit will actually be a special one, so. Because on the 14th, I will be streaming, the 14th is my streaming anniversary. So.
Congrats.
It will be the last ROM Pit, or basically ROM Pit to celebrate it. So it will be games that I've played several times actually during basically streaming, but never actually kind of like just some games to take another look at. I'm just trying to think. Okay, so I'm going to set that for 30 minutes and new poll start. I am going to do this and this, and then let me load it up real quick. Yep. Alright, so this is Hello Kitty World. So this actually is weird because this game is it's kind of a port of a Game Boy game by the name of Balloon Kid, but using Hello Kitty characters. So it's very much like Balloon Fight, but like an adventure, or like a almost in a weird platforming kind of way.
They combined the music even. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, because this is the music straight out of Balloon Kid.
Is it?
Yep.
I think it's been slightly changed so it sounds like it's also from Sanrio.
Nope. I'm pretty sure that it's straight up the music from Balloon Kid.
No, because
Balloon Kid, the Game Boy
not
game.
hitting all of the notes. Like the full song is.
And I believe that's if you hit 20 in a row. Point doubler, or it's kind of a balloon doubler. Going here.
Oh, the bonus game.
So if you've never actually played Balloon Fight or Balloon Kid, basically your controls are basically you have a button that you tap to kind of float to kind of get yourself going a little upward.
Oh, the music is loud compared to our voices.
Okay, 1 second. Catch it up. Because we got all of them. Oh, that's not the button I thought. Okay, no, so close, I am not losing it. One little pissant thing.
What kind of controller are you using again?
It's a arcade stick. Specifically an 8-bit Doe NES 30. With some modified SAMWA buttons put in.
You're free.
Perfect.
So So I'm gonna be honest, this isn't what I was expecting from a game called Hello Kitty World. I wasn't expecting balloon fight, but you know,
It worked.
licensed.
Take what you can get.
Huh?
So take what you can get. Also, hi, I'm back.
Hi, welcome back. I thought you fell asleep.
I did.
Oh.
Nobody needs to know that. Yeah, this is when you call it Hello Kitty World, you're writing a check they could not cash.
So the way I'm pumping those balloons is I'm hitting down on the D-pad. Or metaphorical D-pad.
Gross.
I feel it's alright, it could have been worse.
Yeah, as you get the sweet power up, then you fall into the water and die.
Get those. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I wonder what the equivalent for the giant fish that gobbles you up if you float too close to the water is.
I don't think
in
this game
Hello
has
Kitty
one of
World.
those.
No? Not even recolored so that it's just a harmless Sanrio character that just gives you a hug.
Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there is one.
There's a sound effect type
Unless
from
it's-
Tetris.
I like the name for the stage.
Okay, strawberry.
Mm-hmm. I can't say I'm terribly wowed by this game.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be like a weird party game.
I haven't found party or even like a platformer.
Yeah, like Alex Kidd. But with, you know, Sanrio characters instead of Jankenpon.
Oh,
Just don't get stuck.
I'm surprised that everything wants to kill Hello Kitty.
Yeah, she's so nice.
we just had
So
a
what, do you
waffle.
land on the wolf? Dude,
She's so nice and kind compared to Retsuko. He's also technically a Sanrio character.
Yes.
Oh, this is dumb.
Hold on.
Little bit.
Actually, I wonder if I have to do this. Oh, that's what I have to do.
No, this is even stupider than I thought.
Whoops.
Damn!
Whoop. That never happened.
Can't believe sweet, lovable Hello Kitty is gonna get
Just viciously murdered that man.
Let's just give him a couple of concussions. I mean, isn't Hello Kitty like only about the weight of like 3 apples or something?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
She's only slightly less heavy than Link.
It's Link who is 6 apples.
6.5.
Oh, excuse me, 6.5.
You can't.
Oh, jeez.
You can't chop an apple in half, but.
Must be Bats Maru. Also, wow, this definitely picked up.
Okay, but these noises are terrible and destroying my will to live.
And it's straight out of balloon pipe. No, I will get that.
What do you want to get all the
balloons.
balloons?
Oh man, you really needed that extra life.
I mean, what if one of 13 Hello Kitties died?
Ah yes, gotta crack open the cloning facility. She actually comes from a very large litter. All of them look the same and they just regularly swap out clothes.
So the opposite of Snoopy, where they all look different?
Yes.
Oh,
Fire bad, actually.
Fire hurt!
You burned your whiskers. Your cute, marketable little whiskers. Hello Kitty is pretty alright with committing wanton murder every now and then.
oh, okay. There it is. I don't wanna.
Do it.
Oh, I'm just yawning! Hello Kitty, get out of there!
Hello Kitty discovers Vor.
Did 3 apples just fly into my mouth?
She isn't made of 3 apples.
Did something that roughly weighs the equivalent of 3 apples fly into my mouth?
Oh shit, gross.
Maybe you can just quit, it's okay.
I mean, I did have
No,
one last game we could do.
Oh yeah, I still need to vote.
Wait, did you do a poll? Because I missed it.
Yeah, I did a poll.
Oh, I know what I'm voting for. Voting for flashbacks.
They're all flashbacks.
True, but one in particular.
Shove a nerd into a locker, huh?
That is fucking rude.
I think
Yeah,
somebody
should-
else is gonna need to divide the vote.
Should we continue on with this or do one last game?
We need to divide the vote. We need someone to actually make the last vote.
I kind of wish
This
that.
music is horrifying.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh god. Oh yeah, you can also see what the poll is if you go into the extension.
Suck it, Loco.
You make it sound like I really cared. Jeez, I'm so scared.
Okay, should we finish this out with Hello Kitty World, or should we stop now and then do one last game?
Will the last game be Neo Turf?
No, it is not going to be Neo Turf Master. It's going to be another game.
I mean, I'm not terribly invested, so what do you think, Torpo?
Oh,
You're still there.
okay.
It's okay.
Okay, let's see. There's a game I found about recently that is, I'll just say, interesting. It's a PC Engine CD game.
Mm-hmm. Bullies?
Mm-hmm. So these kids were bullied they were bullied as kids. They aren't gonna take any shit anymore.
Is this gonna be a beat 'em up?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, what the actual fuck is this?
It's a game.
I am aware, but what the fuck?
So, this is Ane-san. It is a beat 'em up about a Japanese female biker game, like a Go Suzuka game.
This music is great, I might add.
The music is really good. So this is also developed by the same people who did Choaniki.
I can see that, actually.
Okay, so we're actually gonna start a new game. Okay, which of these three people do we want to play as?
You know which one we want.
Her.
Yes.
And which one of these people should we take on?
Lower left.
Yep.
This game already seems like art.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
But you gotta work on your posture.
Oh no, this is one of those games where your special moves use your health.
Yep.
Sad we're missing out on all this sweet dialogue.
It just seems to be grunting.
Did we lose already?
Yep. There we go. So basically, she's going to be out until we beat a boss.
So I'm guessing this character plays a bit better.
A little bit.
Also, you know, you didn't accidentally level your health.
Yeah. Also, I...
Murdered that person! Holy shit!
How did you set her on fire without setting the moped on fire?
Yeah, I appreciate that they're supposed to be biker gangs, but using mopeds.
Okay, I'm going to be using something. You start out incredibly fragile, and that changes very quickly.
Good evening.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice, just in time for this game about lady biker gangs. I say biker, but they're using mopeds, and I don't know why.
They're bikes, technically. They have two wheels.
Look at that shuffle. That is a powerful shuffle.
Yeah, usually you are not this fragile. Also, I like her throw because, God. Yeah, I did the test run. You are nowhere near this fragile. In later parts of the game.
Yeah, what I want to know is why is Dollar Store Candy beating up these mechanics?
Biker gangs.
Sure.
Also, I don't think we were supposed to go to this area until later on, but oh well.
No, the music is great.
Oh yeah, these are some jams.
Just the flying kick forever.
There's so much pink, I love it.
And it's because pink is a powerful color.
It's true.
Never gonna stop flying kicking.
It's the most consistent way.
It also looks awesome.
What's the stage? Also, I forgot what the stage mid-boss was.
Terrible, I'm sure.
I'll wait for the Red Book audio to reloop.
Yup, that's Red Book audio for you. Grab her hair.
There we go. Oh, this is
Of
Ane-san.
all the people you took down.
What?
I know it's good though.
I love that. Woo!
That's the music. Welcome to Red Book Audio.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of amazing.
Okay, but can you kill yourself trying to do a special? I need to know.
I don't think. No, it doesn't let me use it. TurboGrafx or PC Engine CD to be specific.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're
Red Book Audio is a beautiful thing.
And yes, this is very much done by the same people who did a game by the name of Choaniki, which if you're not familiar with it,
Fucking really?
yes.
Yeah. You weren't there for that part?
Up 1 second.
I guess not.
If you die the full thing, just show the intro again. The art style is pretty Shoaniki there.
It's true.
Oh, there we go.
I love this.
Yeah, I can now understand the music, knowing full well that it is in fact the Choaniki dubs.
They might show up later on in a thing.
Good, as they should.
Oh, thank you. I'm making some health back.
I feel like you could do better for health items than apples on a plate.
Yeah, because it's either that or it's fruit juice.
Who does that? An apple on a plate. Disgusting.
Whoop. Okay, good. It doesn't cost me health if it doesn't hit anyone.
God, that is always the worst thing. Anything that costs health in games like these where health is at a premium. Touch it. Actually do full combos now.
Yep. Well, I could. It's just the jumping kick is a bit
Safe.
safer.
That lady has a mighty neck. And so she can reach the foliage at the top of the tree.
Yes. Alright. So, now that we did that, we go back to our room. Let's do the bonus game. Who should we be? Okay, so I'm going to be doing Neo Turf Masters next episode. Or next ROM Pit, I should say.
Left.
Left. All the way left?
Yeah.
Alright. Now excuse me as I rotate the joystick. Yeah, that's a minigame. Let's go shopping. boots. And that. Get a face mask.
What the fuck was that minigame?
I don't know.
Was the entire point for both of your characters to like make faces at each other?
Oh, now you're
Yes.
buying shit for your room?
Yep.
Okay, but the Nux.
Get some knuckles. See what else we can get.
That would be nice, yeah.
Let's get
Oh god, these are all terrifying.
Snoopy.
We can't buy on brand. This is just how it works.
Let's see, what color wallpaper should we have? Okay.
Definitely pink.
Okay, which plant should we have?
The middle one.
Also,
Oh hey! Look
Hey.
at that!
yeah. Can't get a bike.
Oh Jesus, we're too poor to afford a new bike.
What kind of jacket
We could
should
get the jacket on the right.
Alright. Can we get a knife?
Could get a knife, or we could get some new shades.
Sorry about that. My mother was asking for advice on crochet hooks.
Oh.
I say we
get a
should get.
poster.
Yes, far right.
Alright. What about belt?
Where did we get the money?
Yes. By beating them up and taking their shit.
Yeah,
I
let's
love
see.
them.
I didn't realize that we shook them down in the process, but alright.
God, those bikes are terrifying.
I think the only thing is we're missing shades and a knife or katana.
Go up. And we can buy the cheapest shades.
Or we can get a decent or a middle quality knife.
Yeah, let's get a middle quality knife.
Alright.
Yeah, you gotta treat yourself sometimes.
And there's a room.
Let's look at our room. Hell yeah, our room looks great. I love the MetLife dog, it's beautiful.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so our one character is still in recovery. Also, the two bosses that we fought are now, we can now play as them, but they have to sit out for a little bit while they heal.
Okay, but now pick a character. Who do you feel would be better then?
I don't know.
We should take the right character, but I meant like boss. What should we go for?
Let's see, take the right. Okay, so take her, and then I think we should go after top left.
If we replay an old level, is that so that we can get more money, or what?
I don't think you can actually.
It doesn't look like getting money is terribly hard anyway.
Yeah, so why don't we? Let's go and take on her. See there now. Now we have.
Holy shit, that's a lot of health.
Yeah, if we fill it up by eating soda and stuff, I guess.
No, it's the new duds give us more health, clearly.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, so are we dealing more damage?
I believe so.
This music's great.
So, Lolo, I have a legitimate question.
Yes.
Where do you find this stuff?
I can't remember. No, I found this by looking at. I was looking at a long play of something, and then there was a link to it. Also, just looking up various. When I got my TurboGrafx CD and needed to get more games, I was just taking a look to see what seemed interesting.
Oh, hell yeah, can we get that jacket? That's a cool jacket.
I don't think I can. I don't think. Unfortunately, none of the stuff you buy is ever like on your character.
Which is a shame. But at least it appears in your room.
Yes.
So this isn't like Style Savvy plus beat 'em up.
No, it is. It is not.
That would be
Style
amazing.
Savvy beat 'em up.
I would absolutely play a Style Savvy beat 'em up.
Fucking same.
Wasn't there something that was? Wasn't there a little bit of Style Savvy like mechanics in the bouncer?
Maybe?
No.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Also, time
I
to
mean,
get the idol.
the bouncer did have some outfits for some of the characters, but no, there was
God.
no benefit besides
but
like
this-
plot stuff.
This character's already the best, and I love her.
Her hair looks like noodles.
When we unlock her, we need to play her.
Why are you
This is a
beating up
fact.
Sailor Moon?
I don't know. Apparently she has wronged us in the past. Or she is... Is there some plot to this where it's like some rival gang is trying to take over Earth or something?
Not even
Biker
Japan,
gangs being
just
biker
all of
gangs.
us.
Also, if I remember correctly, the name of this track is Very No.
Very no.
Very No.
Same though.
Like, no, but much more so.
Like that's just the mood for 2018, really.
I do love the way they fly off screen. It's really
Yeah, it's great, because you just pull on their hair and then they just go off. Just shoot off.
Yay! It makes the second game I've played today where physics is just kind of a suggestion.
the first being EDF.
Listen,
Yep.
one of those bugs took me on a ride and I clipped through the map.
Perfect.
What game is this?
EDF.
EDF.
Oh, EDF.
So you gotta learn to be a wing diver so you can just fly forever.
Yeah, but I get motion sick easy.
Yeah, I think that last map we played was meant to be played later on.
It's okay, you were just power leveling.
God damn, you fucked her up.
Yeah. That's why the first stage was so weird. It's like, how am I dying like instantly? Because it's like at one point. All right. We were her last time. Who should we be now?
Second from the left.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow, that's a terrible hairstyle.
I don't even think you actually get anything from that. No, this is not Snatcher.
Oh shit.
Let's see, can we afford...
You can afford some of it, but also you're fucking poor.
Let's see, should I get a katana or some shades?
I'd say get the shades.
Right. And then apparently there's some like new tiers of like things that can...
By getting
like,
the third in a tier, you unlock the last one.
Let's see, which one should I get?
I mean,
Mask.
that's a good face mask.
Get the face mask.
It's a
So there's
pretty
some
good
nice
face
boots.
mask.
But the face mask is supreme. Yeah, how did we get so much fucking money from the first level?
I don't know.
It may actually be the order. We may have gone for like a high value one first. What?
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Why
Oh.
is that? Why was that flower barfing a rainbow, and why were we a fairy?
I have no idea. Also, let's see, we can be the two bosses. Oh, also, I think if when you beat a stage, you... I'm very in the camp because you can play as her. Yeah, so who should we play as?
Hey, we gotta play as the lady we've been. She hasn't done us wrong yet.
We can play as the character we play as in the first level.
True, or we could play as the far left. Give the far left one some time in the limelight.
I like the one on the far right that's powering up.
Yeah, she's the lady with the giraffe neck and the terrible hair.
Let's see, should we take on the
Oh,
katana?
the lady. Sorry,
Should we
the lady
be
in the middle.
let's see, who should we take? I don't think I can go back. So we're gonna be playing as her, but who should we fight?
Okay, the lady in the middle, she's wearing a face mask, but I like just glanced over it and I thought that was just a really big shit-eating grin.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's go with the top right.
And I can't unsee it now. She's just so happy.
You know, I still just see the face mask. Just look at that confidence. Look at that fucking swagger.
Oh man, that's like, who's that Guilty Gear lady who has the confident walk and everybody loves her?
Not quite that much, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's what the shades do. The shades tell you when bikes are coming in.
Oh,
Because each of those items actually do something, but I forgot what everyone... Some of them are, like, rather obscure for what they do.
she doesn't even have to take her hands out of her pockets to beat somebody up.
Oh, Pika.
Yeah, her.
This is Ane-san. It is a PC Engine game.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up from the Choniki does. About lady biker gangs.
But me and Tarpo want it to be beat 'em up style savvy.
All I ask in life.
Like, imagine a game where you get to, like, fashionably dress up your biker gang and then send them out into the world to beat people up.
Only the finest steel-toed shoes for my people. Just, I will give them the nicest shit kickers imaginable.
Well, yeah, if you dress them up nicely, they'll be all confident and stuff and they'll fight better for you. The fashion would serve the beat-em-up game. And beating people up is how you earn money to get them better clothes. See, I've got this all figured out, Hopper.
Just an endless cycle.
Of beating people up and then getting dressed up in cute clothes.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of how the Soul Calibur games work, or at least newer ones.
Please don't remind me of my shame. I have played an unfortunate amount of Soul Calibur.
Yeah, but this would be different because in this I would treat the characters with respect.
Damn! It's fucking brutal.
Soul Calibur isn't exactly known for treating its female characters with any kind of
Yes.
respect.
Yeah.
Like, lady, what were you expecting? You had a samurai duel with your tits out.
And that was for freedom of movement, thank you. Brutally murdering these ladies? Jesus Christ. Can you beat the shit out of the couple?
No, you can't.
Then what's even the fucking point? I'm just glad that they're still macking on each other despite these people murdering each other in front of them.
The sad thing is that's the exact phrase that I was thinking of in my head.
Oh.
Also, there's a drunk salaryman.
Yeah, but that's kind of expected.
All I can hear in the background music is just somebody going dunk, dunk, dunk. Why is there a man in that box?
I don't know. And I kind of... Also, I like her her idol stance. It's really good too.
This woman is made of confidence. Once again, another just ridiculous neck.
Why do we live in Land of the Giraffe People?
Beautiful world. And yeah, the music is great.
Yeah, I kind of want this soundtrack.
Who to be next? I mean, the answer is second from the right.
Yep.
The last space is always the best part.
Let's see.
So you could afford some boots.
Wait, are those Toad boots?
Oh god, they are!
Oh yeah, they are.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, you gotta get them now.
Yeah, I did.
Headband, yeah. You should be able to afford new sunglasses too. You should be able to buy, I should say.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn it, you're just a little bit too poor. Why don't you get the katana then?
Okay. Is there anything here that's like for cheap?
You can get that.
Look at those brass knuckles.
Them's some knucks. Fucking buy that shit.
Yeah.
Those are some powerful knucks.
Oh, by the way, also you could listen to the... You can change the music.
Lollipop.
The vocals really add to it.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of amazing.
Let's see.
What's this game called again? I'm gonna try and find the soundtrack.
I'm pretty sure you can find it online. I will type it into the chat, but it is Anesan, A-N-E-S-A-N. Okay. Also, we did something because we didn't get the idol character. Huh. Let's see, who should we be?
I mean, we gotta be the pomp lady again. Give her another chance. Especially after you fucked it up. Ah, what? Just powerful lady who needs to work on her posture. Seriously, lady, please work on your posture. Just flying press these ladies to death. The vocals are so good.
It's so good.
Redbook audio is God's gift to man. Also, that bike is art.
Oop.
Just look at that bike. Just look at all these incredibly phallic bikes. I love them.
Well, with my thing being, or the buttons on this thing being really sensitive, is that you accidentally do that just by pointing your finger, just trying to rest it on the button.
Gotta wait for it to loop around. The one issue with Redbook audio. Also, why is Loco?
Oh. I'm not hearing him either.
Not just that you're not hearing him, he is echoing. Like his mic is constantly open.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Oh jeez!
What?
Lady, what is your everything?
What are these bikes?
Art. And I'll forever love this beautiful music.
So I found a track listing.
Oh, good.
Your Smart Sister, Music Gangster Club Remix, Hunt Rock, Blue 3, Hero, Harmonica, Very No, Idol, Flounder, Angry Rock, Okita and Isami, both in all caps. Please Come On, which I guess is this one. Free Papa, The West Sisters, Kuchibue, Omen, Hanya, Ending 2, and Burning Life.
Well, Loco's mic doesn't seem to be flickering anymore.
That's because I server muted him.
Oh, that worked.
Oh, never mind. I thought I did. Just gonna slip that in there. I don't want to hear echo. And if he comes back, he can just fucking message me.
Vixen. What?
Vixen. That is some amazing ass hair.
Yeah, this is powerful. I love this music. Oh, she's wearing toed boots.
You destroyed them both. How dare you, you monster. Okay, now how much money do we have to spend on garbage?
Let's do a bonus game.
Oh, there's one
I
last
got one
character we
choice.
haven't played.
Oh, we lost.
Jeez, to the mystery character.
29,000.
Actually, I think that's how you get more money.
Don't have a whole lot.
Yeah, let's buy that belt. That powerful belt.
I like the angry plant.
Should we buy the belt of the plant? Which direction?
Did we buy those awesome brass knuckles?
Yeah, we bought
did.
the knuckles.
That's why it says sold out.
Oh yeah. But I just have the world's crappiest
There we
memory.
go. This plant.
Yeah. Looks like a
No, we can't afford the belt.
We have
need
to
a
get a
belt.
Satan plant.
We got everything we need. What?
Don't question art. Oh, hey, it's the mystery person. Well, we gotta go back to the classic for the mystery person.
Sure.
Yeah. Gotta end this how we sort of started it. Sort of.
Also, now I remember what the buying the bikes do. It lets you take place in another minigame that, if I remember correctly, is not that great. Burger.
Burger.
Let me just eat this burger I found on the floor.
This
Very
delicious.
narrow
No, it's on a.
burger.
It's on a plate. It's fine.
Also, it seems like there's two things, like the goes on ketchup on the bottom and top.
Don't worry about it.
That's an excessive amount of ketchup.
I just love this really somber sounding whistle tune. murdered the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Also notice how much health everybody has. Because this is, I guess, the final area?
Yeah.
I like how they don't even fall down, they just kind of flop over. Like, there's no...
Looks like I grabbed her
frames in
nose or
between.
something. Ah.
Hell yeah. Send them to the moon.
Or at least the next town over.
Oh.
Okay, I was wondering what happened there. But it feels weird having like this really somber whistle tune compared to the music that have been happening before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's my upbeat, like, dudes?
Okay, it's not us.
Are we about to fight like a blind swordsman?
No, she's a blind...
We're just murdering a blind lady! This is really fucked up, man! What the fuck, Lola?
Why are you beating up this blind
This
lady?
isn't okay! What the
Dude,
fuck?
send her away. Apparently they know her or something.
That's really fucked.
We don't know what kind of shit she was talking.
You don't
wasn't
beat up
even
the blind
fighting,
lady.
though. It'd be one thing if she was attacking you, but she was just walking towards you.
Good, a pointy
Listen,
stick
did
and it
you
was
see
pointed
the way
right
she
at me.
was wielding her cane?
That was a sword.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that was just. I don't think that was a cane. I think that was a sword. But it could have been a sword cane. Oh, okay. It sounds like this is like not fitting to the game, but also incredibly fitting to the game at the same time.
This is just what she's listening to on her headphones while she beats up these ladies and sends them to space. Like, you're creating a whole new ozone layer made entirely of delinquents.
This is how we solve global warming.
Bikers in pink jumpsuits.
All this nylon, or all this whatever material these things are made out of, will just make up a new layer of the ozone layer.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
That's the nylon, but I don't think that was it.
Could be polyester.
I can't wait to fight the mysterious final boss.
I don't know, the way this level's going, it'll probably be a lady in a wheelchair or something. You have to pick up the wheelchair and beat her up with it.
I mean, it worked in Streets of Rage.
Actually, you can't see, but the lady's actually missing a lung. She has horrible breathing problems.
The last boss is actually going to be like the thing in Bushido Blade 2, where it's just someone just sitting down and you're just repeatedly beating the crap out of her. Oh, that's it.
That looks like a burger made with pancakes.
Yeah.
Like a flapjack bug.
That doesn't sound terrible. Also, that was very blatantly a McDonald's.
I will have you know that was 2 fluffy pancakes with some
What?
matcha filling in the middle. What?
I mean, that's clearly a tumor.
Are we having a religious
there?
experience?
What a hard boss fight. There's no phase 2.
I don't know, but I was getting worried about that guy singing.
Ah yes, after all that fighting, we found Jesus. Who the fuck are these nerds?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's...
What is her everything?
Can I ask you about your whole situation? What's wrong with it?
That's
Look at
an
this
ugly
tiny bouquet.
Awful looking bouquet. I love the one lady just losing her shit.
It's like that guy in The Last Airbender who like starts drooling every time he sees Aang.
I think you mean screaming and frothing at the mouth.
Yeah. This lady looks so done with everything like 90 times.
Understandably.
That would make a great avatar though.
And I think there's some sort of mechanism for unlocking the characters, which apparently we did not do a lot of.
Why is that lady shoving her hand up her own butt?
Uh-oh.
No, And she has pockets, you fucking nerd.
Oh. Listen, she's wearing pants made for women. It probably, like, the likelihood is that they probably don't have pockets.
Okay, it looks like this is a reset ending screen, so I think
No,
that's
it's
a
a
good point
soft
to end the stream.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't say good night because it's actually not night, at least not here. Like,
I mean, it is for Joey.
It is.
it is for Faye. So good night to Faye and
Good
anyone
night.
who is in around the region. But it is good afternoon for us, and I still have the rest of the day to go on.
My region, by which you mean England, which has one time zone.
Oh, yes. Also, Europe in general.
No, like Central Europe's like an hour ahead of me.
Oh,
Then it's still night though, is the thing. I think was his
Yes.
point. It is no less night!
good night.
Anyway,